Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be opening up the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It finally arrived in the mail. We also got the case for it too, so we'll open this up right after. And here it is. Wow, that's a nice white color. Apple decided to go with the basic colors this time. I usually go for the bluer color, but they didn't have it this time in the Pro line. So we went with the white, which is something I haven't done since the iPhone 4. And that's, a long time ago. Here we got the white one. We also got braided cable for USB-C. Take a look at this. Nothing new here. Let's see what else we get in here. So it's very minimal in the paperwork department. We got no stickers. Over here it says you no longer need a physical SIM card tray. You activate the eSIM instead. All right, let's take off this plastic. It looks so clean. So with this model, you're going to get the normal volume up and down buttons. You got the action button right here. And the newest update is this button right over here. And this is basically the new camera control button. So if you're going to be using the camera, all you need is this button right here. Let's turn it on. All right. Set this up. Type in your password. And now we let it activate. And I think we all know how to do this from here. Before we even take a look at the case, let's open up the screen protector. The particular one we got today is from Amazon. It was one of the best sellers here. So here you get 3. Get some stickers. You get this template, some alcohol pads, and you also get camera lens protectors. First thing we'll do, take the alcohol wipe and clean the screen. Next, take your dry cloth or microfiber cloth and dry it up. At this point, you want to take your dust absorber and collect any dust particles left behind. Now let's take the template, place it onto the screen. At this point, you want to just make sure there's no more dust particles, just in case. And finally, remove the back sticker and place it gently on. And then gently rub it on the top so it can stick. Give it a few seconds. Now take off the frame. Give it a few seconds now. And now you shouldn't see any bubbles, but if you do, just take your microfiber cloth and kind of scrub it off. And now it should be all good to go. But there's this one little stubborn bubble down here. Let me try to get rid of it. It looks pretty good to me. And now let me turn this over and install the camera lens protectors. Here it is. So now let's remove this plastic on the back and place it right over. Just try to align it right here. And now press gently. And I think that's good to go. We got the one from Apple themselves. This is the clear case with the MagSafe. I got this one specifically because of the cutout for the camera control right over here. Now let's take this and put it onto the phone. There we go. Simple as that. Look how the camera cutout is just perfectly aligned with the lens protector. It's so flush, there's like no space whatsoever. It's literally perfect. So while setting this up, we came across this new screen for the camera control.
Few moments later.
Alright, it's done restoring. While we wait for these apps to all download, let's go into the camera app. I never really know which one to go for here, so I think we'll stick with Vibrant. Let's turn the camera over and let's use this new button. So this is actually a really cool feature. You don't even have to touch your screen at this point. Everything you need to do is solely on this button. You gotta put a little bit of pressure on it for it to activate. But if you put all your pressure on, it'll take the picture. And there you go. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks nice. There's even more that this button can do. If you double tap it, not really all the way down, but until you feel that haptic feedback, you'll get a new menu that pops up. Well, here you can cycle through these different options. By default, you have the zoom function where you can zoom in and out using the camera control. And you can also change this to your focal length, some exposure, cameras, your style, or your tone. So let's say we want to switch to cameras. Here we go here. So instead of using the camera control slider for your zoom, you're going to be able to change up the different cameras. So here's the 0.5 lens, your normal lens at 1x, 2x, and 5x. And also, you can flip it for selfie mode. I still have to get used to this button because right now it's just not working for me perfectly. But in time, I think it'll all work out. Or maybe it's because I'm using these gloves. I think it's kind of useful, but I don't see why they wanted to change the fact that you use your thumb for changing your settings. But I guess they wanted to have a totally new button so that you could do it all from that one single button. It's so simple to use. You kind of have to get used to the pressure that you need. Other than that, I think it's a solid new button. And for this action button right here, I used to have it for the camera to come out when you press it, but now I could just use it as something else. I think I'll be using it as like a translate button for when I go on trips, or maybe like a voice memo button. But yeah, that's the new feature right here for the new phone. I don't know, is it worth the upgrade? Probably not, but they're trying to give you some new reasons for you to buy it. And actually I heard they're gonna stop doing the yearly cycles of the new phones. Who knows when the next iPhone's gonna come out? But when they do, you know it's gonna have some Apple twist to it. And that, my friends, wraps it up for today's video. What did you think? Is it worth the upgrade? Do you really need that button? To most people, I say no, but to those who like to get the latest and greatest, why the hell not? For most of you out there though, I'm pretty sure you guys can get away with just getting the iPhone 16 Plus. The Pro lineup this year wasn't the greatest, especially in the color department. It was very bland in my opinion. I usually go for the ones that are blue, or close to blue as possible. But the white isn't that bad either. And also, just to add a small little complaint I have with the case, it's kind of hard to press on the buttons. I don't know if it's because it's a new case, or maybe it's just going to get better over time. But to me, the previous case that I bought for the 15 Pro Max, which is made by Spigen, was definitely a lot clickier than this one. But who knows, maybe you just have to break in that button after all. And I think that's a wrap. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. And remember guys, a giveaway is happening right now where you can win $20. 3 people will be chosen when this channel gets to 2,000 subs. Help me get there and let's see who wins. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when I upload next. Peace.